15-minute phone call at work would have brought me and my woman closer. A woman would ask me to make a simple phone call during the day just because she wanted to communicate with me, just because she wanted to feel close to me. I made it into a chore instead of understanding that was affection, that was caring, that was love to her. We allow our egos to get in the way instead of just letting go, instead of just understanding or trying to understand. But a lot of us can't understand what we don't understand, or we don't know what we don't know. But I can sit back and think my ego got in the way of simply making a 15 or 5-minute phone call during the day for the person that was closest to me. Relationships take work, but they don't take that much work. And a 15-minute phone call isn't much.
This sounds like a man that just got in his own way. Seemed like he lost the one that got away, and it happens at times. A lot of times we get caught up into our career, our work, things around us, and we really are that busy. You know, some people say, man, you ain't that busy that you can't call me 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of the day. You shitting me? There is such thing as being so busy sometimes you just ain't got the time. Now, a lot of y'all would disagree, but I'm here to tell you, there are some people out there so focused on what they got going. They got so much on their plate that many of you can't even fathom what a true busy lifestyle is. I've hit that plate many times where sometimes I won't even call. Now I'll send a text, you feel me? I'll send a text and say I love you and all the other stuff, but there is such thing as being so busy, so in tune with what you have going on that by the time you get home, you just crash, take a shower, and you take a shower and you just crash. You ain't got no energy for nothing. You ain't got energy to open your mouth. Now, many of you would say that's an excuse, but hey man, every relationship works differently. He might run into another mate after this relationship, and that person might not be so hell bent on that. That person, all she might want is just a simple text. The other person might not even want all that, might not even crave all that attention. 15 minutes is not a lot of time. 5 minutes is not a lot of time, but like I said, everybody's program is differently. Everybody operate differently. What one person might do, what one person might find highly important, the other person might not even, they might brush that thing off just like dirt on the shoulders. That's just how the cookie crumbles. You got to understand who you're dealing with. But it's important to make sure that you're not standing in your own way, because what we tend to do when we get in relationships, the reason why people break up is because we're holding on to what we want to do. And it's a tug of war between me satisfying you and I feel like I'm losing a piece of me, and you feel like you're losing a piece of you to satisfy me. Well, that's called a relationship. You got to sacrifice something. You got to give something up regardless. And I think that people do not like the feeling of giving up something because we're naturally selfish. We're all selfish, you feel me? Even the most selfless person in the world has things and ways about themselves that they don't want to sacrifice or give up because that's what they're used to doing. So anytime when there's change in the play, it's always going to be uncomfortable. And this is why he said he felt like it was becoming a chore. That happens in relationships. That happens to the best of them. You feel me? So even though some people might point out and say, well, it started feeling like a chore, well, I don't know about all that. Look, if it feels like that all the time, then you might need to renegotiate that contract. But there is such thing as in a relationship, it feels like that you're doing stuff that you just feel like your mom and daddy, you feel like you got to report to your mom and daddy or something like that. It has that feeling to it. But that's just how relationships are. Ain't none of them perfect. All of them damn near get ugly. They all have their ups and downs. So I can't fault old boy. At least he recognized and acknowledged where he went wrong. Hopefully he don't stand in his way next time. But that's the whole point of relationship. People stand in their own way all the time. And in order for that relationship to flourish, y'all both got to put away what y'all put away and learn how to bring that bad boy together. And that's just how I roll. Period. What y'all think?